This is Murderous Minors, Killer Kids, bringing you the frightening and truly insane tales of children with the thirst to kill. Kindergarten through 12th grade murderers. True stories, thoroughly researched. Join us weekly for new tales of parents' worst nightmares on Murderous Minors, Killer Kids.
Pew Pew Audio. Dude. Making his repeat appearance, Aaron AF Flannery.
Welcome to Podcast X. I'm your host,
Right.
Aaron Flannery.
Hi.
No, thank you for having me on Dudes with Brews on a porch again, Drew. We're doing a swap cast for all you listeners.
Yeah.
I've started my own podcast. It's not available yet, so don't ask for it.
Well, you have one episode that's completed.
I've got 3 eps in the bank right
Do you
now.
really?
Yeah.
You only sent me one.
I know.
Not good enough to get the intel on the other 2?
I didn't have anybody listen to them yet, actually.
Why not?
I don't know. I just didn't send them around yet.
Oh, you got to do that.
Just been busy. Are you yelling at me for not talking to the mic correctly?
I wasn't yelling. I was trying to signal you. I didn't want to
It's
school
okay.
you.
Well, I mean, scolding me.
For a guy who's supposed to be some radio professional, you sure don't know how to hold a mic.
The microphone stays in one spot when I'm doing radio.
You told me beforehand we can't talk about the old grind and working, but they know about that. I left the radio life, and you were my replacement.
That's true. I'm his replacement.
I don't like that term. You're not my replacement.
I'm your successor.
Fuck you.
What?
Fuck you.
Does that mean I'm better than you? Because I
think
actually didn't
so.
know that.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
That would make sense. Success.
You were hired after I left,
That's correct.
and you.
And we also worked together
Yes,
before.
we did.
I
You were
left.
my intern.
Yes, I was your personal intern.
My personal intern. All right.
Get that mic cracked.
We're doing a new beer today. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It's a new kind of beer. It's a new brewery we haven't done before. All the way from Plover, Wisconsin. It's a very Wisconsin-esque name.
Former
Plover.
home of Rainbow Falls Water Park, which I loved.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went there a lot when I was a kid. I think they probably had like 6 slides total.
That's cool.
But it was awesome when you're little.
Yeah,
It's a parking lot now.
yeah. Great. Beats Paradise.
I was going to say, you know that old saying?
Put up a parking
actually, I
lot.
can't think of it. Yeah. Pave Paradise?
Pave Paradise.
And put up a parking
Yep,
lot.
yep. Do that shit. Oso's Brewing Company from Plover, Wisconsin. It's the Infectious Groove Sour Ale, which Aaron is a big fan of the sour ales, he says.
That's true. The one that I've tried, I thought it was awesome.
Good. This is 4.8% alcohol. 2 on the International Bitterness Units. On the IBUs. 2. That's very low.
Out of how many?
I don't know. 100 maybe?
Oh, you don't know?
I think it's like 100, yeah.
Oh.
Because most like IPAs and stuff are pretty high up on the IBUs. So this is very not bitter
Okay.
at all.
Good.
It is.
I hate that.
You want to hear some details on it?
Give me some deets, baby.
Here are some details. Extremely pale yellow in color, Infectious Groove is everything your customers love about our Berliner Weiss, with a bit more bang for their buck, sucker. Still, sessionable?
Sessionable.
This one clocks in
Let's have a sesh, bro.
at 4.8 ABUs. A large percentage of raw wheat is used in this brew to produce a foamy head in your glass that will give away aromas of ripe lemons as it recedes.
Do you want to pour it in a glass? just to see?
Refreshingly tart acidity would be an understatement, and a light mouthfeel that finishes dry. Heyo.
Ooh, a light mouthfeel that finishes dry. That's
No,
the
you
opposite
don't.
of what I want.
Oh, God. Oh, child. That's not PC. That is not PC. But, yeah, it's. I like it because of the cool label. It's very
It's
like
a nice label. Good color choices. Reminds me of the Colombian flag.
the Colombian flag.
I think it's blue, yellow, and red.
I wouldn't
For
know.
all of you blind listeners, I don't know how else to describe it to you.
That's a mean thing
It says,
to say.
what does this say on the bottle? It says sour, tart, wild, quench shocking, lack-delicious.
Lack delicious.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Lack delicious, baby. Let's give it a smell.
Smells good. Smells a little weedy.
Yeah, I would say weedy. Weedy, like...
It's got some lemon zest smells. Let's go ahead and give it a taste.
Holy shit. That is tart.
Ooh, baby. That is tart. That tastes good, though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's more like a wine than a beer.
I feel like I'm drinking a Smirnoff Ice. Mm-hmm.
Woo! That's good. It's good. I don't think I could drink a lot of those, though.
No, I we'll talk about that at the end of the episode, but I think there's a good possibility this will be a one beer session.
Could be. It tastes kind of like a green apple. I'm going to take another sip of this and
All
see
right.
if it really is lactolicious.
Do you lact? Is that the thing that you do?
Maybe that is.
Is that It's not lactating.
No, wait. It's lactating.
Oh, so as I started drinking and the groove, and all of a sudden, milk started pouring out of my areolas.
Not my nipples, though.
All the way around
The
it.
nipples were dry in the finish.
Yeah. All right. So, how's it going, man? How is the radio business treating you so far?
The radio business is exactly as you described it to me.
Is it?
Yes. It's fun in some ways. It's stupid and annoying in other ways.
Yeah. And you still don't know how to talk into a microphone.
It's stupid and annoying. I don't like to hold it up so I can see it. Like
you
I'm
have to.
giving a dick to an afro robot cock.
You gotta
Or a blowjob to an afro
wow.
robot cock.
Very, the big description. But yeah, you have to hold it like that. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm sorry for not doing it. Anywho, it's fun when you're on the air. That's a really enjoyable time. Some of the other stuff is fun too. It's not particularly hard, but it's just, it's not bad.
Sure.
It's not bad.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
It's a good spot
it
for
most
you.
likely varies a lot from place to place when you're in the radio business.
Oh, absolutely.
The experience you have.
And it's crazy because you're probably one of the only people to ever get a job in the field that they're studying in college before you graduate.
I know. Well, it's a little easier when you don't actually need a degree to have that job.
Yeah, I guess. Why do they even offer it? Because, I mean, you don't really need...
I focused on radio, which is what you can learn
That was
the most easily
a
on
tart
your own,
burp.
opposed to TV and film, which is something you need more training on to actually excel at.
Yeah,
So
I guess you could
I
say
kind
that.
of did it. I kind of didn't utilize my resources as well as I maybe should or
have?
could have, because, well, if I focused more on TV and film, then I feel like I would have had to go into that field.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to. I wanted to focus on radio. But
I like radio. I like the audio stuff,
I like
obviously.
it way better. Well, not better, but I like it in
You know,
its own way.
there's there's definitely a lot of cool things you can do in radio that you can't do in TV. I like the concept of the old radio shows. Like fucking Lone Ranger was a radio show, and like you had to use your imagination and you could create. Like you have to make something really effective on radio, you have to be really good at what you do. You know, and in TV you just need some money.
Yeah. I don't think it's about, well, not that it can't be about, but for me, what radio offers is not like the old school radio drama. Aliens landed on 3rd Street. To me, it's more like what it can really offer aside from just music and entertaining banter. Mm-hmm. Like really in-depth,
build a
investigative
relationship.
pieces.
Yeah, I like
I
those.
really enjoy. You know, like WPS and
Ira Glass.
National. Yeah.
I love Ira Glass.
Ira Glass here.
Ira Glass here for NPR, and this is
I'm surprisingly. I know you never would have guessed it, but I am Jewish.
Yeah. Have you ever seen what he looks like?
No, I haven't, but I can imagine.
Very Jewy, which is fine. Nothing wrong with being a Jew.
Stereotypically speaking.
Yes, correct.
Not your full-on interpretation of a Jewish individual.
Every sip I take of this is just as tart as the last.
But you want to go back for more.
Mm-hmm.
It honestly tastes like a soda.
Now I know how my wife feels.
You should eat more pineapple.
Oh, right. I do like pineapple. It's delicious.
Drew, can I be rude for a second and go grab my phone so that I can text my girlfriend?
Yeah, go. Why?
Because I know she's coming home soon. She's out of town.
Oh, and she doesn't know I'm here.
No, I did tell her you're coming over.
Okay.
Well, I told her I'm doing a podcast with you. I didn't specifically tell her you're coming over.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, you can put it on. You can put it. That
be right
XLR
back.
cable is pretty long, actually. So depending on.
It's on the couch.
It's on the couch, all right. I'll banter for a little bit. And, hey, you can check out my other podcast that I have, new to the Pew Pew Audio Network. It's called the Average Sportscast. Me and my friend Keith, we talk about sports, and it's pretty cool. We do it through the average eye. It's a lot more kind of, I would say, structured than this show. We actually have things planned ahead of time versus me just plopping down with alcoholic beverages and talking to people. But I like this show.
And we're back. Aaron Flannery here on Podcast X.
Podcast X. So why did you call your podcast Podcast X?
Well, honestly,
Why don't you call it Podcast AF?
that makes sense too, but I was a little inebriated when I thought of it.
Oh.
And I saw the newest, hottest pepper in the world. They named it Pepper X as a placeholder name. And I was like, I could just use Podcast X as a placeholder name, and I can always change it if I want to. But I
Yeah.
was like, but it's also got kind of a sweet ring to it. Like, it sounds little
X-rated.
intense. Like, hi, I'm Xander.
Hello. You're about to be caressed by my voice, baby.
Exactly. My friend came up with a great tagline for
Auntie
it.
wants a cigarette.
Exclusively about nothing. With an X.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
That's kind of like the Seinfeld, the show about nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
But it was really about
Everything.
everything.
Your average day life.
But not really at all.
No. Not a lot of people are stand-up comedians.
You a
and-
big Seinfeld fan?
You know, I really wasn't to begin with. So when my mom and dad would always watch Seinfeld, they thought it was funny. I thought it was dumb because I was young and I didn't understand the humor.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, probably within the last few years, I've actually grown an interest in Seinfeld. I randomly just started watching some of the syndicated episodes. Obviously, they're all syndicated because there's no new episodes of them. But it was pretty funny. I was like,
Oh, hell yeah.
I was like, this is funny.
It is really funny.
I would like to. I'm the kind of person that has to start from the beginning. I just don't.
Seinfeld is not the kind of show that you have to, though.
I know, but even that's what I heard about The Office. But then I was like,
That one a little more than
mean-
Seinfeld. There's really not a lot of character development in Seinfeld.
yeah. I was watching like an early episode of The Office recently, and the characters drastically changed from the beginning to the end. I think I've talked about this on a previous episode. So like Meredith even wasn't even like the drunk that she became.
Oh, that's true. Wait,
She's very
Meredith
calm.
is the redheaded one.
Correct.
Okay. Her last name is Flannery in real life. Kate Flannery.
Yeah. You related?
Yes.
Are you really?
I don't know. Probably.
Maybe
No,
not.
there's a couple 100,000 Flannerys in
Lots of
the United States.
is Flannery that's Irish?
That is an Irish last name, but my sister recently did an Ancestry.com, and we're mostly English or Scottish,
Oh, really?
and then a quarter Polish, which I knew. So my last name, I'm only like 2% Irish, but my last name is Irish.
All right. That's kind of nice for your sister to do that because she would share the same
Exactly.
background as you, so you don't have to pay for it.
Exactly. Don't have to pay for it. I just have to look at her findings.
Sucks to be her, huh? Sucker.
No, she was wanting to do it for a really long time. She's
I've been interested
very
in doing
interested
that.
in history. She actually got her master's in like anthropology and historical studies or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, which that's not her current job. Isn't really related to that.
How do you become an anthropologist in the real life besides teaching it?
You can be an anthropologist.
What do? They study monkeys?
Well, I guess.
Nomads?
Yeah, well, I don't know how you would be employed. You'd have to work for a university or
And write books?
or a private person.
Museum person?
Yeah, or a museum maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think museums are going out and getting their own artifacts anymore. I think that kind of went
people-
to the wayside with colonialism.
Do people still dig for dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs, yeah, for sure. And they still
Is that
dig for-
anthropology?
That's not anthropology.
What
That's
is it?
paleontology.
Oh, fuck.
She had
Oh.
a shirt that's anthropology is human stuff.
Okay, so she looks for human remains.
Well, that or like pottery or stuff like that.
Pottery? You can get that anywhere.
There's a lot of different types of anthropology, though.
The Incas, they made pottery.
They did. They also had a knot-based writing system. They would tie knots in ropes as a form of writing.
That would be a long, strenuous process, I feel like.
Yeah, you couldn't think of a better way to do it.
6 knots is the letter A.
Yeah.
That would be hard.
Yeah, seriously.
The English language is so difficult enough.
Well, they didn't speak it, so.
Isn't it weird, like the word pears? Pear, P-E-A-R, the fruit, P-A-I-R. Pear.
You got them reversed.
No, I don't.
Oh, never mind. My listening got reversed, maybe.
So pear, like a pair of shoes you thought was a fruit, P-A-I-R?
No, I didn't. I thought you said.
P-E-A-R.
Okay.
Pear.
I thought you said different things.
Shouldn't it really be...
See how confusing this is?
Damn it! Language is weird.
Shouts out pears. That's a Rick Ross reference. Rick Ross reference.
Oh,
Wednesdays at 9.
Pears is a band, too. That's really good. Really good band. Yeah, from New Orleans.
What do they play?
What do you mean? Music.
Musical genre-wise.
They're like punk, hardcore. Good stuff. Not the shit you listen to. You listen to the bomb, 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 bomb.
I listen to a wide variety of music. EDM is one of them. I also
EDM.
like electronic dance music. It's just the very wide encompassing genre that
It's toilet noises
genres.
is what it is.
It's not true.
Toilets. It's
So you're thinking of dubstep, which I enjoy.
What's the difference? What is the difference between...
It's about the beat and the types of
It's all
sounds that are used.
electronic. It's all electronic. The only electronic music I like is 8-bit.
Fuck you. I also like folk music a lot. I like
Folk musical art.
folk music a lot.
Oh, a lot.
I enjoy it a lot.
I thought you were saying art in a fancy schmancy way. I like the art.
And I also like rock somewhat, even though I'm a DJ at a rock station.
You can be...
Big country fan and a big...
You're a big country
rap fan?
fan?
Yeah, I never used to be up until
Luke
5
Bryan?
years ago. No, not Luke Bryan.
Who do you like?
Uh,
Chuck Reagan, he's a good country.
don't know him.
artist.
Big Alan Jackson fan.
Really?
Like Toby Keith a lot. Like the dudes from the 90s and early 2000s.
I've seen a lot of country artists live, believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
My dad used to bring me to these shows. So I've seen like Tracy Bird. I've seen Montgomery Gentry. I saw the dude from the singer from Little Texas. He performed one time.
Don't know that, but...
Little Texas has the song God Bless Texas.
Oh, okay.
And
God bless Texas with his right hand. That might be a different song.
dude, that's a pretty good.
Thanks.
That's a pretty good country voice. You should.
That's why I always country. Whenever I do karaoke, I choose a country song. I did.
I could just see you walking into a karaoke bar with your little skinny jeans. You got your snapback.
I know because I
flat-
don't dress like I like.
You got your
country at all.
snapback, flat brim, backwards, and your tight little shirt. Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron Flannery, and recently my dog Toby died. So I thought I could hop on my John Deere tractor and settle down to this here honky tonk. But I got a little ditty I'd like to share with you folks.
I do upbeat songs. My go-to is Honky Tonk Badonkadonk. But the last song I performed was I don't know the name of it. It's by Toby Keith. It's the one that goes, and we'll put a boot up your ass. It's the American way. Uncle Sam put his name.
I'm glad. Yeah, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue is the song.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, I DJ'd a wedding once. You know, we meet with these brides prior to their wedding, and we're like, okay, so what do you want to hear? You know, this is kind of what I like to do. I start with the oldies but goodies that everyone's going to love. Grandma and Grandpa are going to get off their chairs. They're going to throw down on the dance floor with you. Maybe I'll throw a little JT in there, some top 40, and then we mix it up pretty much all night. Is that okay? And she looked me dead in the eye, and she's just like, no. I was like, oh, is there anything you would like to hear? She's like, strictly country.
Strictly country.
Strictly country.
You know, the dancing music?
A 4-hour wedding
reception
of nothing but country music. Even I threw some polkas in there, and I go. Well, what if someone requests Justin Timberlake, Can't Stop the Feeling? And she's like, no. Oh, really?
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Like, it was
That is rough.
And then that wedding, so
Do you like only country music?
I don't know. I didn't even know there's 4 hours of country music in the world that existed.
Oh, there's 4 hours of country music.
It was hard for me because I'm not familiar with the genre. The only country songs I played at a wedding were like Luke Bryan, Country Girl Shake It For Me or whatever it's called. I played Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
Ooh, you gotta love that song.
Sometimes I'd play Friends in Low Places.
Also great.
Whatever. And what else? I would play like Footloose. I don't know if that's not a
really.
song.
Kind of like an old
I
rock
play
song.
Cotton Eye Joe and shit like that. Isn't Cotton Eye
everybody
Joe's
gets down to
about
Cotton Eye Joe.
That's about getting an STD test.
It makes sense to me. They said Cotton Eye Joe is like a nickname for
a
gonorrhea.
Cotton swab.
Yeah, and then you get a cotton swab up your cock to test it.
Did we talk about that last time?
No, I don't think so.
It seems like a familiar
That's
conversation.
That's by the Rednecks with an X.
Yeah.
I think it came out in the 90s or some shit.
It did.
I can just picture you at the wedding.
Dude,
like,
it was
I'm running out of country songs. Like, okay, popular country songs. Thunder Rolls, Garth Brooks. And that's just a sad-ass song.
I pulled some deep cuts that I didn't know. I was like, I hope this song works. But then here we go.
And then it's just a sad old Johnny Cash song.
Yeah.
I hurt myself today. Well, that's actually one of the most recent Johnny Cash songs, but
it was bad. It was really hard for me, and then finally it was ended, and I was like, whew, I didn't get a tip, and I was like, what?
No?
Yeah, but I was thankful to be done.
Do you get tipped a lot when you do it?
Starting out, yes, I did. A lot of people tip me, and going like more into the years, no, people wouldn't really tip me that much because
in this economy,
yeah, but and it's like some of them would, and some of them tipped very graciously, which was awesome, and I really appreciated it because I would think that most of them realize their overall bill does not go to me, though I'm the one doing the work. So that's just how businesses ran. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. That's just the world. And but a lot of people didn't. And even like the people whose weddings were in the Wisconsin Dells, a good 2-hour drive one way, I would drive home at night too.
Damn.
They didn't tip me.
That was annoying.
I lost a tip one time, and I was so pissed at myself. And that's the worst feeling. Like when you are angry, and it's better to be angry at somebody else because you can project your anger at somebody else, but it was my fault.
Can I tell you a story about losing money? This isn't my own
You have a
personal
girlfriend,
story.
so you lose money all the time.
You're very right. This is a story a friend shared with me that I worked with.
Okay.
You ever watch Goon, first of all?
I turned it off. I thought it kind of sucked.
Well, I like it a lot. But anyway,
that's cool.
The main character of that is essentially just this person I'm talking about. They look the same, like very similar, and they act the same.
Makes my
very
eyes
dumb.
water. The groove.
He got like $3,000 or something. For what reason, I'm not sure.
Just got $3,000.
I can't recall why he had $3,000.
Let's not talk about it.
It wasn't drug related that I know of. His wife had it in an envelope.
What? In an envelope?
Because I think they got it from the bank or something. And she stuck it on top of the car.
Oh, and drove
away. And then went back, searched the parking lot, called everybody, asked if they had security cameras, but it was gone. And not to tell tales out of school, but this is a family that probably could not have afforded to lose $3,000 off the roof of a car. So I felt really bad.
Yeah, that's a horrible story.
I know.
That would be a very, very just shitty feeling.
But you know what? His wife's also a huge bitch, so she may have just stolen it. She may have just stolen it and lied about it.
Oh, all right. Well, hopefully they don't listen to this show.
No, probably not.
They could be my biggest fan.
I doubt it.
There's only 3 people in Wisconsin that listen to this.
Really?
Well, that's not true.
On average?
Yes.
Where are you getting other D-loads from?
It really,
Other big old
it kind of bothers me.
You have Wisconsin as a logo.
Yeah, you'd think more people would be into it.
You would.
You'd think I have more than 3 friends and family members, maybe 5 friends, and then I got a handful of family members that are not listening to this.
How many of them know how to use?
They all got
podcast?
iPhones.
Oh well,
it's a fucking app.
Most people don't know the podcast app even exists. They're like,
it's
I was
purple.
wondering what this was.
It's purple. You can get it, and you'll be fine. Well, that's all right. Whatever. To each their own, I guess.
Do it for the love of the beer.
I do it for the love of the beer, which I'm going to branch out pretty soon. This is very tart.
Tart indeed. I feel like it calls for ice. I know that sounds like kind of a sin.
Yeah, have you ever put beer on ice?
Never beer, but I do like to do red wine on ice. Yes, I said it. I like putting my red wine on ice. Call me a redneck all you want.
I'm a white wine type of guy.
I do like a white wine.
If you want to get
like a nice Moscato.
A nice what?
A nice Moscato.
Moscato.
Yeah, because they're super sweet and they taste like sugar.
Yeah.
That's why I like Moscato.
Kind of like this groove. I actually think I'm going to have another one.
I might too.
I think, this is how they get you. This Oso's is proper fucking branding and proper taste budding. It's, you think you're only going to have one, but you go, I'm almost done with this first. And I'm like, you know what? It went down pretty good. I'm going to crack open another one.
It goes down very smooth. I'm not a huge beer guy, so I'm glad you got this because it doesn't taste like beer. Most beers, I take a drink and I'm like, ugh,
The last one we had was good.
This. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Oh, weird beer names.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, I want to hear some weird beer names. Let's hear it.
I only have one, really.
Okay.
I mean, there were some semi-interesting ones. Wisco Disco was nice. There was a peanut butter brown ale that somebody had. I was just reading them off on my show the other day. But
and these are real? Wisco Disco?
yeah,
is
these
a
are
real
ones that are
thing?
going to be at the Fond du Lac Brewfest on February 3rd in the Fond du Lac Fairgrounds Expo Center.
Oh, that's going to be at the homebrew alley? Or these are
These
actual...
are just a bunch of them.
Okay.
But the one I saw was named
Excuse me.
Underwater Panther.
What?
I know! What a funny name.
Underwater Panther.
Yeah. I was like, oh
Have you ever seen a panther? Have you ever seen a panther underwater?
this summer.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Black Panther meets
I'll be there. I'll be at Brewfest, handing out koozies for labor.
Oh, you did agree to that.
No, I didn't agree to it, but it is assumed
But
that
the check is not coming your way.
Correct. So I'll
Don't expect a check.
So I'll hand out koozies, which is fine.
I got my first radio check today.
Are you doing the wheel?
I don't know what I'll be doing.
Well, hopefully the wheel, because you can hand out my koozies on the side. You know what I'm saying?
I'll handle some koozies on the
Thanks,
side.
bro. Thanks, bro.
I'll go do a double koozie blast.
You got your first radio paycheck today?
Yeah, I
And
did.
it's very disappointing, or what?
It's about what I expected.
That's good.
I was like, there's no way I could possibly not work 2 jobs and live off this. When I
You
become
do it-
full time, then yes.
You do it for the passion.
Oh, exactly, because I'm super passionate about it.
I am too. These flowers have a long longevity.
It's the whiskey.
It's the whiskey.
Yeah.
He has these flowers on his table. They're fake.
Yeah. I have this. See, this is the top of the whiskey bottle. Notice the wax on there?
Yeah.
For me and my girlfriend's anniversary, I tried to make a wax seal on an envelope, but it just leaked through and pooled onto the card.
Why would you do that?
I thought it'd be cool.
Just fucking lick it.
I did lick it.
And then you put wax on it?
I tried.
So you wanted to make it like twice as hard for
I
her
wanted
to
it
open?
to look cool.
It's an envelope. Have you ever looked at an envelope and I'm like, I'm not going to open this because it just looks so good?
No. That
Exactly.
wasn't the point.
So what?
It was to look cool.
Was it a white
to show that I
envelope?
put effort in.
Was it a white envelope?
Yes, it was white.
Was it just like your plain stationary envelope?
It had writing on it, actually.
What did you put in the envelope?
A card.
It said what?
Something about me loving her. I can't remember exactly. I just said that I really love her, and then I want to spend. Oh, it was.
Oh,
it's
you wanna
been a
spend
good
what?
2 years. It has
The
like,
rest of
the
your
last
life?
2 years have been great. I can't wait for the next 52. And then I was like, but not more than that, because then I'll be dead.
You won't even be 80 yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So
'Cause, you can't be 80 if you're dead. I'm just kidding. I hope I live to 80. With the technology we have,
I'm gonna be a fucking robot by the time they put me in the ground.
ooh, I hope that I have robot options.
That'd be killer, huh?
Consciousness switch.
I want to be like
programs.
RoboCop.
Have you watched Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Yes, this is a podcast where we talk about Black Mirror. Has anybody else ever done it? I certainly doubt it.
I haven't watched the new ones.
Oh, they're pretty good.
Are they?
I haven't watched all the episodes. I've watched probably 10 total out
they-
of all the episodes.
Are they British people still, or is it?
It's always British.
Okay.
There is one episode that I saw where it did feature.
There's some American people.
There
in
are
there.
some Americans,
Yeah.
mostly British though.
Yep. Yeah.
Which I like.
Black Mirror blows my mind. Like every episode, even the one where the dude fucked a pig.
That was the first one.
That's a weird episode.
It was weird. It kind of bugs me, though, because sometimes I
porked
see the technology
pig.
on that, and I'm like, why would they have that? Why would they invent that in the first fucking place, let alone it be extremely popular with everyone?
Yeah. The one where the dude, they have like the thing where they can like replay and relive.
That's a good episode.
It's a weird, it fucking
It's very
messes
sad.
with your, it's incredibly sad. And then it's just like, if that didn't exist, he would have never known.
True. I think he would have preferred not to know.
Technology is like looking into a black mirror.
Do you know where the term Black Mirror comes from?
No.
It is like a phone screen or a TV screen or
Oh.
whatever turns off into Black Mirror. I was like, damn, that's
Damn.
interesting.
Even the title is mind-blowing.
Even the title is mind-blowing.
Have you ever thought of creating TV shows? Have you ever thought of a TV show that you would like to make or a movie you would like to make that would even remotely be as thought out and thought-provoking and crazy as one episode of Black Mirror?
No, I don't have those type of thoughts.
Who thinks of that stuff?
British people, probably.
Hello, you bloody wankers.
It's not like they can go outside and play, so they
Let's
have to do
have some
something.
crumpets. I'll make some tea, and let's think of some fucked up shit about technology, eh?
Right.
Aye.
Shite. British people like to say shite sometimes.
I wish I was British.
Oh, God, I wish I had that accent. Not that accent, but the posh one. You sound so smart no matter what.
Yeah, dude. You sound good.
What do we sound? Do we sound dumber in comparison to a British person?
I don't know. Does the Wisconsin accent still exist? Does it?
Yes.
I don't think you have it,
No, I don't.
I don't think
so
I
either.
have it.
I don't think you do either.
but there's definitely some people like older than us that
Ask
have it.
anyone. Just go to a potluck at a Lutheran church, and you'll find a Wisconsin accent.
How
there.
about the dude from the Manitowoc Minute?
Well, he's obviously putting that on. I should hope. I don't find him that funny.
I don't.
And I've never
either.
watched one of his videos.
I've watched his videos. You chuckle at him a little bit. I thought about like reaching out to him and trying to have him plug the podcast, but now I just talk shit about him. So
No, you can't.
he was in town recently. Charlie
Yeah.
Barron's
Wasn't he? He performed where?
at the fucking Cow Palace.
What is the Cow Palace?
It's on the fairgrounds. It's a big tin building where they show cows.
Apparently, he's not as famous as I thought.
No, it has local appeal. I don't know if anyone outside of Wisconsin watches the videos the Manitowoc
Probably
Minute.
not, but if not, then a large number of people in Wisconsin are watching them because a lot of his videos get into the 300,000, 400,000
Yeah.
views.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Manitowoc was pretty hot for a little bit because of Making a Murderer. Stephen Avery.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen, Manitowoc's not far from where we are, and where he currently resides is not far from where we are. We're in the middle of it.
Where does he currently reside? Jail of some sort?
In Waupun Correctional Facility, maximum security prison in Waupun.
okay.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's really close to
Close
where
to
I
home.
am every day.
Yeah, I just, I stopped watching it after a couple episodes. I was like, fuck this
I stopped
guy.
watching as well. I thought it was good.
It's well made.
I was on the fence about whether he did it or not because so much just didn't make sense.
That's not how they present it, though.
Well, you're right. But do they present it that way because it's factual?
You don't know. We don't know because we are not lawyers.
That's true. Well, a lot
who-
of the things that from the things that you can see,
Mm-hmm.
sure could be edited in a certain sequence. But some of the things that the police officers say in that show, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we had to get them. Everybody's creating so much trouble on the streets.
And I feel bad for Brandon Dassey, honestly.
He got duped.
Yeah, he did. He got totally duped. And
Good word.
he went to retrial for it, and they said, nope, you didn't get duped. Even though you...
He's still in jail? I thought he got released.
No, he was going for retrial, and I think they said no. You're not getting out. And I was like, that's fucked up, because he's clearly mentally challenged.
I thought he got released.
I might be wrong.
I think you are.
Young Jamie, look that up for us, please.
I wish. Young Jamie. He's got a good gig.
Right? Just looking shit up on a podcast. And engineering.
One of the best podcasts ever.
Dudes with Brews on a Porch? That's correct.
Yeah,
Second only to Podcast X.
the podcast that doesn't exist yet.
That will be the tagline, the podcast that doesn't exist
It doesn't.
with just an X. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny.
It's not casted. It's only potted currently.
Court
it's a
upholds
potted
confession by Brandon Dassey of making a murderer. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
So, as in, he confessed, and they're like, hey, you confessed. So you're still in jail, pal.
This is from December 7th of 2017, so not long ago.
Quite recent.
Federal
indeed.
Appeals Court ruled, fucking ads, Friday that the confession given by Brandon Dassey, a key figure in the Netflix Making a Murderer series, cheap plug there, should not be thrown out. The decision of the U.S. 7th Circuit Court of Appeals reverses a federal judge's ruling and means Dassey's life sentence will remain in effect.
Dudes with Brews on a Porch. News that's a month and a half old and discussions about very old TV shows. Well, Making a Murder is not very old, but it's not in the social consciousness anymore.
They're making a second season of it.
Of the same
Season?
of the same murder case?
I don't know. I mean, how much more can you possibly present?
That's what I'm saying. It's like 13-hour long episodes already, isn't it?
Yeah.
How much more can you present?
Yeah. I don't know. I watched
They have Wisconsin accents.
Yeah.
The Avery parents, they have to be subtitled the whole time,
Are they really?
pretty much.
Oh, that's disappointing.
And they're just still trying to live their lives.
Tuna. Gonna go down there to the bar, have a couple, 2-3 drinks. I could have done this before that Charlie Barron's dude and been super famous, don't you know?
I did a Wisconsin accent on my show the other day.
Did you? Let's hear it.
Hey, how's it going there, Todd? You wanna come over to the bar? We'll play a little sheep's head, do a little
I
drinking.
don't know how to play sheep's head.
Me neither. It's a very Wisconsin game though.
Yeah, I don't
Apparently,
get.
it's super super fun. I've
I
never actually.
know a
played
lot
it.
of people that play. Money's involved, is it not?
No idea.
I think so. Yeah, I don't either. Apparently, I'm a horrible Wisconsinite because I don't know what the hell a sheephead is. I've never gone sturgeon spearing. I don't go deer
Ooh,
hunting.
I'd like to sturgeon spear though. That'd be fun.
It'd be intense.
Well, not fun actually. It'd be really really boring for 99% of the time
until you spear them.
until you spot that dinosaur fucking spear through the bony head.
Dinosaur fuck. In 7th grade, when I was in 7th grade in my science class, my teacher dissected and went through a sturgeon head.
Through the head. That had to be tough to get through.
The
It's
head-
so armored.
The head was chopped off,
Well, of course.
and
but
so
still.
you know how they dissect it, and then he pulled the lips out. And
Sturgeons have lips?
yeah, they have like these they're fucking weird. That's all I can say. And a person about 2 people away from me to the left hit the fucking ground.
Funny.
I think he had a seizure. It wasn't funny. It was
Oh.
very intense.
Was it an unrelated seizure?
Yeah, I think it was just poor timing, but nonetheless, it was
Oh,
scary.
really?
Yeah, I just thought of it.
Like, man, I'd be like, man, everybody would have felt bad for me because I had a seizure. Now I just think I'm a pussy.
Shouldn't laugh at that.
I have an interesting dissection story.
Do you? Let's hear it.
Yeah. Well, not so much dissection, just
Inspection.
yep. We were dissecting fetal pigs
Ugh.
in school.
So this is like an aborted pig baby,
Yeah, I guess so.
or is it just a pig that was stillborn?
I'm not sure of the details. You'd have to ask the pig. But we were dissecting them. We did our whole assignments and whatnot of the dissection. But there were leftover fucking pigs. So,
my
where were we supposed to grab them? So my friend Chris fucking grabbed him and put him in the pockets of his cargo shorts. So he had one fetal pig in each
What?
pocket. They were in bags before you open them up.
I
They're
understand.
vacuum sealed.
Yeah.
So and then one also.
That's disgusting.
Oh no, 2 dissection stories. We'll finish this one first. One's much shorter. One, with the pigs, we were fucking. He's like, "Fuck, I don't know what to do with these." So he just fucking. We were driving along in his car, and he's like, "I'm just gonna throw them out the window."
What?
So he opens the bag up.
Oh,
and he's
this is
turning it up, and
horrible.
He's like, fuck. He's like, I'm getting pig juice on my hand. And he just slides out the bag. And then one was way bigger than the other. So they just flop out. I was like, well, that just seems like a waste of a fetal pig to steal and then Like, well, we have to at least fucking like run it over or whatever. So then we just like ran him over.
It's horrible.
I know it was. It's not my finest moment. It's just something that happened. So I don't know. Those pigs died in vain. I can say that
Clearly.
and I'm sorry for that. But it really wasn't my idea. I was just going along with it because I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Also, same kid when we dissected frogs.
Kid.
He like rounded up a bunch of organs.
Yeah.
So that he could fucking throw them like behind a cabinet that you couldn't get to.
Oh, really?
So there's just a bunch of like rotting frog guts.
I never did anything too
time.
crazy in high school, like stupid pranks or anything, TP at the school. I didn't steal no dissected pig or anything like that.
Well, it was undissected at that point.
Yeah. Ugh. I remember dissecting frogs, though. It's kind of sad.
They smell bad.
Yeah, it smells horrible. What else? Like, in high school, it wasn't in my class, but it was my teacher. They did like anatomy or something. I don't know what it was, but they dissected a cat.
What?
A feral cat.
That's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Not that I care that much, but I kind of care.
I think I made her mad because I was like, that's pretty mean. And she's like, it's either that or they're gonna die out in the streets because they're overpopulated.
That's true. Feral cats are kind of a scourge.
Yeah.
On a native animal population, to be honest.
You work for some science company and you see a cat roaming in the street. Oh, it doesn't have a collar. Let's dissect it and let's kill it and put it in a bag and sell it to a fucking science class.
I don't know how it works. I don't think you can probably tell when a cat's feral, like full on outdoor living it, opposed to just.
It's got like knotty fur.
I'm thinking so. Probably aggressive.
Yeah.
They kill millions upon millions of birds per year.
There's a place out there in the world that is just overran by and overpopulated by feral cats.
Kathmandu?
I don't know. I think it's called like Cat Island or something like that. Not a lot of people live there because it's just swarmed, and they just allow the killing of these cats. They're like, take them out. They're fucking everything up.
They should send all psychopathic children there.
Well, the problem is
get it out now.
The problem is they're ruining the ecosystem there because they're killing all the birds, they're killing all the mice, they're killing all these other animals, and they're destroying fields and stuff like that. They're taking dumps, or they shouldn't be taking dumps.
Shitting in every sandbox on the island.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. My son is allergic to cats. We recently found out.
Oh, did he pet a cat and get itchy and watery?
No, he spent a good amount of time with the cat, and his eye was super. Yeah, he's real. I felt so bad for him. He just looked miserable. Damn. But he really likes cats. It
sucks.
It's sad for him.
Someday, buddy, your daddy's gonna get you a puppy.
Hopefully,
right? Because I know you're trying to move out of that duplex. You're trying to pull the old Georgia and her husband and move on up out of the east side. From that
moving on up, to the east side.
Yeah, whatever show that was from.
We finally got a piece of the pie.
Yeah, so that show. Guess what you're doing?
I don't know what it's. Is that the Jeffersons?
Yes, it is the Jeffersons.
Good.
You're pulling a Jeffersons.
Wasn't Gary Coleman in that? What you talking about, Willis?
I don't want to get that and Good Times confused, so I don't really know.
I don't know the answer to that question either.
But you're trying to move out of that duplex, eh? Trying to get yourself a home.
Yeah.
Where you can own a puppy.
That would be cool. That would be the American dream right there. We're working on it, paying some bills.
Paying those bills.
One bill at a time, and eventually they'll disappear right here.
Well, I'm happy that you've got a job that pays you a larger wage.
Yeah, me too.
You said that with such sincerity.
I know. I like my new job. It's fine.
What are you doing exactly?
I manage
not exactly.
a warehouse. Pretty much is what it is. The company I work for owns and operates a very large boat engine company operation.
We won't say which one it is.
It's
a planet.
Yeah, it is. Mercury Marine. You can say it.
I did.
I don't think
you did.
I don't think I say anything too bad on here that would get me in trouble.
Nothing slanderous about the company, that's for sure. Anyway, let's stop covering our asses. Tell me your duties. Duty.
I just manage the people. I just
Oh,
make
so you're
sure.
a slave owner.
Nope.
You heard it here first, folks.
I supervise and I troubleshoot when they need help.
Okay.
That's pretty much what it is. I start third shift very soon, in like a couple days.
Prefer that?
Huh?
You prefer that or no?
I don't know. I've never done it.
What are the times on that?
I will probably be working around 10 to 10:30 p.m. till 7 a.m.
No, that sucks, man, because then you got to sleep
Thank
all
you.
day.
Well, that's the only choice I had.
Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. So, I'm taking care of my family, or trying to at least, and this definitely provided that opportunity for that.
And your son is not in school, right? He's 4?
He's 4.
Okay. So then...
He'll be in 4K this next fall.
Oh, good. Good. Because then he'll be
That's like
not at home a little in the afternoons, and you can go to bed when you get home from work. But otherwise, you're going to have to take care of him in the morning, right?
Nope, my dad will be watching them.
Right on. Shout out Daddy Glaze.
Yeah, so he'll be he'll watch them till about 3:00. And then
Right when you wake up, and then you can go pick him up.
Yes.
So these are Drew's plans.
These are my plans that no one cares about. Absolutely.
We're doing a little catching up, folks. Okay, we worked together fairly closely, enjoyed one another's company. I assume
Fell in love.
found love, made a baby, not with each other, and never mind. But we're doing
The
a little catching up because we
huge-
haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, which is fine. The last time, well, you didn't come to the last Green Bay Packers show.
No, I didn't. I had
I missed you.
homework, baby.
I missed you very much.
Who was that one?
Who was it? I
And
think it was Aaron Jones.
uh-huh.
And who did he bring? He brought Kenny Clark.
Oh yeah, that's
think.
correct.
Yeah.
Ken Clark, Green Bay Packers nose tackle.
Yeah, he's a good
And
player.
Aaron Jones, Green Bay Packers running back.
He's also a good player.
They are both good. Aaron Jones can be quite good if he stays healthy. I think he's a quality running back.
And he got busted for weed, too.
Yeah, I never heard anything come of it at all.
Gotta get away from that sticky icky.
What even happened with that? Nothing?
So far, yeah.
Weird. And it was in Green Bay, too,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Sucks. Because a Green Bay cop does not want to bust a Packers player.
Yeah.
That's the last thing they want to do.
They go home. They close their front door. They have the little coat rack. They hang it up. They take their top hat off and they just look down at the ground. Go to the fridge, grab a beer, sit down. And, honey, did I have a day? I may be responsible for the demise of the GBP. Not again, Larry. Not again.
Yes,
First it
please,
was Geronimo Allison.
What did he do?
He got busted for weed.
Oh.
He got only suspended for one game.
No, I didn't even know that happened.
That happened at the beginning of the year.
Oh, okay.
He missed the first game for marijuana possession.
Whatever.
Yeah. Rules are rules, though.
Yeah.
You're getting paid.
Don't get caught again.
You're getting you're getting paid a good chunk of change. I think you can give it up.
Yeah, that's true. But it's kind of like a personal freedom, you know?
I guess.
Well, just imagine, but in a state that it's illegal.
Yeah, but
Here it's illegal, so
it's got to be federally legal before it matters. Even if you work for a company that owns and operates in any other state.
Well, they can make their own rules. You're right.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
But it's something that so many people use so freely. The fact that the company you work for tells you can't, it would probably make you feel kind of like they're taking your personal freedom away from you.
I guess. But they're also paying you
I'm just saying how people might feel.
Oh, God, I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I want to get high in celebration. Oh, wait, shit.
And some of these players are making millions upon millions of dollars, bro.
Millions and millions of dollars.
So much dollars. $500. Yeah. But, cool. We'll keep the sport banter for my other podcast.
Which is named what?
Average Sportscast.
It's a good name.
Thank you.
That's a very enticing name.
Yeah, it's actually doing pretty well. It gets way more listens than this one does.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Way more listens than mine. Since,
Well, I don't swear in that one, though.
oh, no swearing at all?
Nope.
Not even a hell, a damn, or an ass?
Someone said, Keith did say pissed in episode 2.
That's just a pussy fist. So it's totally fine.
Okay. Okay.
I'm more inappropriate than you know, Drew.
Yeah, no, I understand your level of maturity.
You should have heard the one I did with my friend. I'll send it to you.
You tell me later. Yeah.
We like to come up with funny nicknames that we could have for alternate personas,
Okay.
which I really enjoy doing.
Good. Well, we can wrap this up because we're gonna do your show now.
Oh, I thought we were just doing a combination app.
What do you mean?
As in, you would just send it to me and I put it on mine. But you know what? I like your idea better.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do 2 podcasts.
Oh, I didn't think you were just gonna take this and put it on yours.
Oh, I thought that's what we were gonna do, but that's okay.
No, we're gonna record mine. And
I mean, you
record
own
yours.
your intellectual property.
I guess. I don't know how intellectual it is, but it's property.
Intersexual.
I own the MP3s, and they're mine. They're all mine. Infectious Groove by Osos. Do we drink it or do we dump it?
Or do you catch it? An infectious groove.
Yeah. I'm going to say drink it because we've cracked open the second bottles.
We've gone through 4 of 6. Some
Four of
would say
6.
2/3.
So we're good, and we're going to...
I like them. I'm
I
liking
do like it too.
the Osos.
It is good. Check it out if you can. Pick it up. And if you like this is our first sour ale that we've ever had, so I'm glad to do it with the one and only Aaron Flannery. Keep on the lookout for Podcast X, or if he decides to change it, we'll let you know. You can record a promo, and we'll play it at the beginning of one of our shows.
Ooh, thank you, Drew.
Hey, you're welcome. Yeah,
The sound quality is much worse,
you'll get to it.
but the comedy quality is much higher.
Much higher, baby.
If you're 12.
If you're 12, you know I find a lot of things funny that I probably shouldn't for my age. I have a wide range.
Who says
of
you
humor.
shouldn't?
I
Who
have a
said you
wide-
shouldn't?
Yeah, I have a wide range of humor. You know, it can be as offensive as anything, and I'll probably still laugh because it's okay to be edgy sometimes. It's okay to crack jokes about things. It's okay.
I know.
There's a time and place for it. If you're in a place where you're like, no, I should not crack this joke because it might bother somebody, then you don't say it.
That's probably true. You don't want to bug somebody that you don't know
But if you're
on a personal level.
if you're between friends and you want to say an inappropriate joke, by all means, go ahead and say it.
Yeah, now you have Drew's...
You're welcome.
You're ready to go.
You're welcome. Once again, I don't know if any music is going to be playing at the end of this episode, so either music's going to start playing and you'll enjoy the tune, or you're going to get nothing.
Good night.